Hey guys, techmadeezy, and thank you so much for clicking on our video today. Well guys, you can see I've got the Dewalt Tough System 2, and I also have the MILWAUKEE Packout system. Now why do I have both of these in front of me? Well, to be honest with you, the Dewalt system no longer meets my needs. And so I found the MILWAUKEE Packout system just has more options that work for me. All right, and hopefully this video will help you. I'm going to compare these two units. I'll talk a little bit about my specific needs. I'll show you some additional options. So why don't we go ahead and get this party started? Hi, it's Al from techmadeezy with a real quick message. I just want to let you know the video you're about to watch is not sponsored. We went out and bought the products ourselves. So, if you like our video, please give us a thumbs up. It definitely helps. Share our video. And lastly, we hope you subscribe to our channel and become a part of the family. Thank you. All right, guys. So, if you've watched my channel, then you've seen that I switched from the Dewalt Mobile Work Center to the new Tough System 2. And what a big difference. I mean, again, this Dewalt stuff is made really well. I'll put an image up on the right side of the screen showing you that video, and I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in seeing it. But in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to really show you why I'm leaving the Dewalt system and going to the MILWAUKEE Packout. I'll also show you more options, and I'll show you some cool devices they make. So here's the challenge, and Dewalt has the challenge as well, but they also have other pieces of the Packout system that make it just work, and at least for me. So if I want to get to that toolbox down there, well, I'm going to have to take these off, right? And I'm going to have to go and grab the sides and unlatch them and put them down, right? And then I'm going to have to get this one, and I'm going to have to unlatch it, and I'm going to have to get it. So I'm going to do all that work just to get to that toolbox, right? Now, to be honest with you, I recently spent money, and I got this draw system. I said, you know what? I really need a draw system. And this isn't bad. It's $129. You can remove them as well. They've got the metal bars to hold. You can label them, which is nice. And they do click into place, so they lock into place. So it's made well. Again, it's a two-drawer system for $129. Not bad. And again, as I said to you, the MILWAUKEE system has the same issue, except I didn't go out and get a toolbox this time. I said, you know what? I need to just get a draw system. And these are nice. And by the way, this is like extra security, right? So when you lock this in and put a lock here, you've got a bar holding both of the drawers closed, and obviously you can put a lock there. All right, nothing perfect, right, again, but push this down, take this bar, and just push it away if you don't need it, right? And I'm probably going to use it that way because this is going to be in my basement. Now, the drawers in here are larger. That's the other thing, too. So I've got more room in these drawers. Now, they come with dividers also. I didn't get any dividers with the Dewalt. Now, this costs a little more. This is $156. But, Home Depot always has promos. And, again, metal bar. You can release these. You can take them off if you want. But, basically clicks into place. And you got the bar. And as you can see, it's, kind of hard unless you pull out. So it does actually lock into place, which is nice. Now, they've got a bar system also in the corners for protection, but people also make accessories that you can attach to the bars, which is interesting. So, number one, I bought 2 sets of 2 drawers, and I'll be able to put tools in here. I'll be able to put batteries in here. Now, I've got larger tools, and so I said, you know what? Let me get this. This is actually a cabinet. You can also wall mount this, by the way. But check that out. You can put circular saws in here and larger items. And again, this is wall mountable, so it works with the wall system, but at the same time, locks in place. Love it. So that is probably the biggest reason why I went and said I'm done with having a toolbox that I have to take off and take off. And this actually works out really well for me. But let me go into further. Now, as you can see, you get this large storage box, right? And it's permanently on the wheels. Now again, Milwaukee makes the same thing, right? Made well, made very, very well, but that didn't work for me. Again, because I didn't want to have to go into storage boxes. So I went out and I picked up the dolly. Now, they make this without wheels, and they make this with wheels. As you can see, the front wheel is a lock, which is really nice. And this is actually a bar. So if you don't want to have to lock the wheels, but for a minute you want to grab your boxes off of here, you would step on that with your foot and basically grab your boxes so that your unit is not moving. I'll show you the dolly for a moment. Now before I show you the dolly, the system that Packout makes has a little plastic button here. It's like a little lever, to be honest with you. Let me show you a close-up. So this little one here, if you pull this up and you pull the box out, that's all you need to do. Obviously, with the Dewalt system, you've got to unlock each side, and then you can lift your box up. So this is a little tricky, but all you do is pull this up, and then you want to pull from the back forward. And then the tool basically comes off. As you can see, the box, I should say, comes off. All right, not bad. Now this is the trolley. It's $100. It's not a cheap trolley, but it's got that Packout system. It's got 2 front locking wheels. The wheels are made of some really good rubber, by the way, so it's not cheap at all. And then you've got this kind of holder. It acts like a brake, basically. Again, you step on it in order to pull your tools off. It has 2 front locking wheels, which is nice. Now here's a really good comparison of the Milwaukee toolbox and the Dewalt. Now, as you can see, obviously the Dewalt system is a smaller system, but you're going to get more room in that drawer than you are in this. Again, you're putting tools in here, stuff like that. So let me see if I can put these guys next to each other for a minute. Both drawers are fully extended, and you can see that makes a difference. Even here, depth-wise, as you can see, depth-wise. So you're getting a higher drawer, but you're also getting more depth as well. I'll go ahead and put the measurements for the Packout on the left side and the Dewalt on the right side. And pause if you want to read it or you need a little more time. Just hit pause. Now I want to take some time and show you some additional options. All right, I'm going to start off with Dewalt, because Dewalt actually does make a 3-drawer unit. So let's take a look at that. I'll bring up the image. As you can see, it's a 3-drawer unit for $144. Again, the 2-drawer unit is $129. But let's talk about Milwaukee for a minute. They make a couple of different configurations. So besides the 2-drawer unit that I showed you, they make a 4-drawer unit here. Obviously 4 small drawers. I believe everything's a little over 14 inches in height. It's $199. They also make a 3-drawer unit. All right, so a little bit larger drawers, and it's $179. And another one they make is a large drawer on the bottom and two small drawers on top for $179. So as you can see, they've definitely got some nice, configurations. Now, they also have some really cool accessories. Let me show you this one here. It's a light and a charger. And it's, again, great for job sites and stuff like that. It attaches to the Packout. You've got 3 rotatable LED lights. When all 3 are on, you're talking 3,000 lumen. You've got 9 modes to manage power and runtime. This uses the M18 battery or an extension cord. Now, this thing actually will charge M18 batteries when you have it connected to the AC cord, or it'll charge your USB devices and power the lights when you have an M18 battery in it. This is IP54 rated. It sells for $199. Check out this next one. It's a 2.5 gallon wet dry vac. 50 CFM, 2.5 gallon capacity. It stores all the accessories inside the unit. It uses M18 batteries. It attaches to the Packout, which is nice, and it's $199. Now, if you work on job sites and you want entertainment, this next one might be for you. This is a radio. It's got AM, FM, Bluetooth, and even has an auxiliary cable input if you want to connect your phone to it. This has a tweeter and a passive subwoofer. It's got 10 speakers. All right, it is a surround sound system. This also has a built-in M18 battery and USB-A charger. So again, you can plug this in. There's actually a cable that is in a storage compartment. So you can charge M18 batteries and USB, or you can power it by M18 to charge your USB and your radio and stuff. It's IP54 rated. It's not cheap. This thing is $299. Now, there are some accessories that Dewalt makes, so I'll go ahead and show you. They make a 20-volt max dual port charger. This thing fits up to 12 batteries. I'm assuming that's probably like a 1.5 amp battery. It has a USB-A and a USB-C charger. This will charge 2 batteries, by the way. You'll have to plug it in. As you can see on the top, it's got 2 batteries. You would plug that into an AC outlet to charge those 2 batteries. But you can also charge, again, USB-A and USB-C devices. It's IP55 rated. It goes for $299. And guess what? There is one more. It's a 20-volt max adjustable work light with storage. So on the bottom, you've got like a toolbox. And on the top, you've got a detachable light system that can even be hung. Now, this is up to 4,000 lumens using both lights. The lights can be adjusted 360 degrees. It's got 7 lights of brightness. You can power it by an AC plug or the 20-volt max battery. It includes a hanging hook that you'll see on the bottom of the light. And, of course, the detachable storage box. This sells for $219. All right, guys. Well, I sure hope you found this information helpful. I am so glad that I am getting into Packout. I'm going to have to sell my Tough System. I'm always switching to something better. But if you found this video helpful in some way, definitely take a moment if you could and give us a thumbs up. We'd greatly appreciate it. If you want to follow us on social media, we'll put our social media channels right up top. We also got a Tesla early this year. We've got almost 14,000 miles. If you want to follow us and subscribe, that would be great. And send a comment to us if you do. The other thing is, if you want, we'll put some videos on the right side of the screen in a square box. And if you want to subscribe to our channel here at techmadeezy, I will definitely put our logo right there where my finger is. So you can click on techmadeezy and subscribe to us and become a member of the family. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful day and a happy new year.